So if you want to taper your pants, maybe you have a bootcut pair of pants like this, or a pair of pants with too much flare in the bottom, what you can do is unhem the pants and open up the seam. Usually there's a double stitch seam and a single stitch seam on pants. You want to open up the single stitch seam. All right, so right here I'm unhemming the pants, poking at the thread with the tool there. It usually takes about 15 minutes to unhem both legs of the pants. So then you want to turn the pants inside out and take a look at that seam. And you're going to usually start to re-sew below the knee. All right, so those are like off-white pants, so I'm using a invisible thread here, getting my thread ready. All right, so you want to go over to the original seam, start out, right below the knee, and then little by little taper in. Usually I could do this just by looking, but you could trace it with a pen or a chalk or something like that. Usually I go by sight and taper in as I'm sewing down to the bottom from below the knee. All right, then I'm going to cut off the excess thread, and what I do is I trim the excess material. I stay outside the part where I sewed and cut off the excess part. This way there's, you get a cleaner looking seam on the outside. You just have to be careful not to cut over what you sewed, so that wouldn't be good. That'll ruin the whole project. All right, so I'm finishing up here. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, on the other leg of the pant. All right, so you can see, cut off the excess material. Now the pant leg is a lot straighter. It's a lot more tapered. So here I am doing the same thing on the other side. Just tapering in as I go down, starting from the original stitch, blending in with the original stitch below the knee, and sewing down, tapering in. And it's pretty easy. It's an easy way to do this. And just check out, make sure that everything, thread's tight, everything sewed correctly. Here I am again, cutting off the excess material so I have more room inside the pants and it looks a lot smoother. And I'm gonna do a quick hem job. So you gotta re-hem the pants. Remember, I unhemmed the pants to get to that seam. So these seam hems are already, just have to go over what was there, so it's pretty easy. This took about maybe 10 minutes. And that's about it. It's if you want to taper your pants, sometimes there's some good pants out there that are boot cut and they fit, otherwise fit really good, like these pants. Or maybe you like a really tapered look, really tight. You like your pants really tight around the calf, ankle. You can apply this technique. And it's pretty simple. Just need a basic sewing machine. And there you go. All right. Hope you liked the video. I'll be back with more sewing tips in the future. And I'll talk to you then. Bye.